Yeah. Three bearded brothers, they take the mic. Baker by name, they bring the hype. Dropping hot takes in the podcast zone. Sports debates from the comfort of home. Bakers in the booth, they speak their mind. Breaking it down, play by play, rewind. Stats and passion, you can feel the flame. From the field to the court, it's all fair game. One's got stats like a numbers machine. One spins story sharp, crisp and clean. The other cracks jokes, but his points still land. Together they're the trio with the hottest brand. Bakers in the booth, they speak their mind. Breaking it down, play by play, rewind. Stats and passion, you can feel the flame. From the field to the court, it's all fair game.
Welcome back to another edition of Bearded Baker Banter, the sports podcast, episode 149. Welcome, Trent.
It's the dynamic duo. Used to be trio. No, just kidding. Sleepy Trey Baker is still sleeping again. Sorry. No, just kidding. Busy school guy. We'll cut him some slack. But Tyler, we are
guys.
One lovely attire. I too.
Thank you.
I'm wearing my old school Santa bearded and jolly shirt, but I like your ostrich shirt. You mind giving a little like reveal of the sweatshirt?
Yeah, I don't want to reveal too much, but
okay.
It's ostrich, dude. It's all fuzzy and shit.
It's good, man. It's classic. Classic. Won you the ugly sweater contest before.
Did win. Yes.
Is a winner. So
yep, it is. Wait for the new one coming out tomorrow.
Ooh, can't wait.
Yeah. All right. So that being said, we do have Beer Advent. We are in day number 18 that we'll be sharing with you guys. Obviously, today is technically day 19, but we always record the night before just to give our listeners a little vibe. So, hey, we are on Beer 18. It's called Everything Nice. All right. So this is from our good friend Tyler Boger. Beer number 18, Everything Nice, is a 9% ABV Belgian golden ale from Brewery Ommegang. A lot of seasonal spices, giving this beer a lot of flavors of nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, and white pepper. These flavors are also paired with some citra hops, caramel malt, and a holiday drink that will surely warm you up by the fire next to those chestnuts.
What the hell's a white pepper?
Dude, I don't know.
Wow.
what the hell's a happy?
I call that salt in my household. No.
So yeah.
You just got that now.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass the white pepper. You mean the salt?
Oh, that's good. That was good. Now, Ommegang Brewery started in 1997, though. What was kind of cool, the little fun fact I found out about them was they paired with HBO in the show Game of Thrones and actually did some flavors and bottles that were inspired by the show when it was actually on air. So
they did Dragon's Milk, correct?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Sure. Yeah, so
probably.
Dude, can we just talk? Like I'm going out there and saying, absolutely best holiday spirit can. Like we got a freaking Nutcracker. We got like these little elves with goofy ass haircuts.
Yeah,
like I love this shit. Look at their eyes, though. A little creepy. Look,
dude. The craziest thing too is I think was it Chris Meltzer was telling us that they also do Everything Naughty as a beer too. So they're doing Everything Nice, Everything Naughty. So this one's the nice one.
Surprised Tyler Boger didn't go naughty. What's he thinking?
I know.
He's a rascal.
He is a rascal. Emily always did say he's pretty naughty.
Wow. I'll tell you what. Before even
he's gonna be like, "Fuck you guys."
Yep.
All right.
So I love Belgians. So I've got high hopes here.
I'd also like to give a quick cheers pop top to Richard and also everybody else in the Advent. But cheers. Yep, that's
always
kind of go to. Let's do it, man. How's this puppy pour? All right. I was expecting a bit darker, even though I know it's called a golden ale.
Come on, Ty.
Dude, anytime, I don't know. I think it's just like my imagination thing. Like when I hear like spices and things like that, I always picture like a Mad Elf color.
No, I think of whenever I hear spices, I think of white pepper. So I expect it to be pretty light. Sorry, I'm still stuck on this white pepper. I'm Googling it later.
All right. I am pouring this in my favorite glass, though. This is the Treehouse glass, Trent.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Put some hair on your chest even more than it already has.
I don't know if there's room for any more, but definitely nutmeg. Holy nutmegs. Put that on the holiday shirt.
Holy nutmegs.
Whoa. I'll tell you what, though. Perfect color for a Belgian.
It's beautiful.
Perfect.
So our listeners can see it.
I'm not going to lie. This Advent, I've been quite going to a Lagunitas mason jar style glass that has a lovely dog on it.
Dude, I like that. I think I have the same glass.
Yeah, I've been going to that a lot.
You and I were good old glass collectors back in the day.
Dude, if any place on the east or west shore had to keep the glass night, Tyler and I were there the day of, and if we couldn't get to multiple places the day of, we were there the next day saying, got any leftovers? Mainly him, because I would never ask.
Do you remember that? I was like, hey, do you guys have any? And they're like, we have so many. I was like, can we get like a couple of them?
Yeah.
Like 2 each? They're like, yeah, sure.
I think it was like blue something.
Yes, you're right. It was Blue
Yeah.
Point.
At
It was like a blueberry ale, I think.
Yeah. Shout out Aruga's unofficial sponsor. Yeah.
Good
Love
call.
your wings, Buffalo Ranch. Sorry.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Hey, if you're
Mm.
in the way this thing is in the glass, you're not gonna be able to see it on tape on camera. But these things, man, these things are just dancing. Like, I don't know. Can you see it? Look at it moving.
Mm.
It's almost like a fucking snow globe.
Wait, you got sediments in there?
Dude, no, it's just like bubbles.
Yeah, I'm seeing bubbles. I'm looking for sediments, man. We're really analyzing this shit. But Tyler,
It's probably all that fucking white pepper.
real quick, take a gulp of the beer. Take a gulp of the beer.
All right,
And I'm gonna say so. Keep it like hold on to it. Don't. Okay.
Just like keep it in my mouth.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that to you because that sounded weird. But I really almost said that, but then I was like, oh god. But seriously, do it. Ready? And then once I say what I have to say, then drink it. And
Okay.
Ready? Snickerdoodle cookie.
Ooh, okay. That's not bad. You almost wonder if that's that weird placebo effect, though. Like you say something. It's kind of like how I remember how I taught Dad to drink stouts. I was like, just think chocolate milk and coffee, and now he actually can drink stouts.
But I would even just consume one with that beer.
No, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like it. Hey, Tyler, appreciate you. That's a good one, man.
That is a good one.
That's gonna be a fun one, especially at 9% as we continue with this episode. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, here we go. It's
all right, here we go.
Time.
Here we go.
Ooh, all right, Ty. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
You know what? Trey's not even here to appreciate it. So
I know.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we have the first round of the college football playoffs, which is actually starting tonight, 8 p.m. We got a good matchup of number 9 Alabama versus a number 8 Oklahoma. So spreads 1.5, over under 39.5, which seems relatively low. Although I feel like Oklahoma games usually go a little bit low just based on their head coach. But yeah, this is gonna be a good one. They I don't know. I do think, I was watching some ESPN the other night and they were, going through the game and everything and talking about it and stuff. And they said about, Mateer, the quarterback for Oklahoma, and he said, he needs to look to see if Alabama's going to be playing man coverage. And the reason that they talked about the man coverage is because a lot of the success that he's been having right now as a quarterback is coming from scrambling. His passing ability hasn't been the same since his hand issue and everything, but he's actually been getting things done with his legs. And I thought that was a great analysis because obviously man coverage, quarterback has the option to go unless you got a spy on him or somebody else. So something to watch for the rushing yards of Mateer. If you're somebody that can bet for college football player props, check that one out just to see what the yards are. Hell, that's one to keep an eye on. But analysis, Trent, what you got?
Well, so this is interesting because we do have two teams that have played each other. Oklahoma won that game 23-21 in mid-November. I mean, when you look up matchup wise here, they're very equal in terms of offense. Now, where Bama has the advantage is obviously the passing game. And that's where, like, this is what's made this game really hard for me is Oklahoma's not as good at defending the pass as they are at defending the run.
Yeah.
But does that mean that, is Bama going to be completely one-dimensional? And, man, and then you look at, like, this is crazy, but, like, Oklahoma had an additional day off, correct? Or sorry, additional week off compared to them. So, like, there's a couple factors that really went into this for me. Yeah. I honestly, when it comes down to it, like, I'm still not there with, like, like, everyone wants to pick Bama in the big games because of the Saban effect. Like, you just think you associate Bama with Saban, and Saban wins the big games. Even when they're underdogs, you're like, hell yeah, Bama's an underdog with Nick Saban. My God, I'm going to take it still. Like, it's not a dumb bet. It's a smart bet.
Yeah.
But in this case, I would be taking – are we allowed to take money lines?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah.
I would be taking is one I would – for an underdog pick, like, it's very rare for me to take 1.5. Like, if I'm going to take an underdog at 1.5, I'm probably just going to bet their money line. Like, I think they're going to win.
Right.
So I believe that it is super low scoring, and I believe that a very low scoring affair is going to favor Oklahoma. So I am going to go Oklahoma to win this matchup in the 8-9 seed.
Okay. Now you do know Alabama's the underdog, right?
Yeah, I'm not. So, like, what I'm saying, like, that's why I'm not picking Bama, because I don't like. I don't like them.
Right, I got you. I got you. I see what you mean.
I got you. Sorry if I confuse you on that. I was just saying, like,
I got you.
I don't like Bama here. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't think they're going to win the game. I don't want to get too crazy, Ty.
Yeah,
but I think Caleb Dubauer's going to Michigan.
Okay, so that's a perfect segue. If you don't mind, if I can kind of jump in here.
Yeah, because I think you might be right onto something.
I truly think that Alabama does drop this one. Not by much. Maybe 2 field goals, maybe a touchdown at the most. But I do think they drop it. I do think that DeBoer is going to Michigan. Whether people want to believe it or not. And I know that, back on a couple of weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, we had talked about, hey, such and such leaving Alabama to go where? I forget. Where did we say he was going to go, though?
Who?
DeBoer.
Penn State.
Okay, so there was that prediction. Obviously, none of us saw the whole Michigan thing happening, besides a couple people prior to that happening, which that's a whole nother investigation under standpoint. But that being said, if he goes to Michigan, I still do stand by my prediction that Dabo Swinney goes to Alabama. And honestly, I think at this point too, I like Dabo as a coach. And I know this is way off topic, but I like Dabo as a coach. I think it's kind of one of those Andy Reid with the Eagles effects, where you've had a lot of success with your team, but you just kind of worn your welcome out. Where hey, it's time to start fresh somewhere else. And I mean, again, look at Andy Reid did with the Chiefs. I think if you put Dabo in Alabama, Alabama could be a force to reckon with for a lot of years. And, as long as, again, this goes back to if Dabo can use, the transfer portal like he started to a little bit. So, but anyway, I'm on board with you, Trent. I think Oklahoma wins this, not by much. I will take the 1.5, just because it's It is what it is, and I think they'll win by at least a field goal.
You're
Yeah.
taking Oklahoma 1.5.
Yeah, -1.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I think the word that a lot of experts are using is defensive slugfest. So 39.5, while it seems low, don't be surprised that this could be a game like 20 something to like 17, like it could be pretty low scoring. So
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to Saturday at noon. We got Miami, Florida, the controversial team in the playoff, against a number 7 Texas A&M team. I think interesting story too that hasn't been getting a ton of hype, and I'm sure it will. Is just Carson Beck. Carson Beck, leaves Georgia, goes to Miami, right?
Said the sloth.
Everybody, he leaves. First off, why you're leaving Georgia, whatever. That's whatever. That being said, I think a lot of people were on the Miami hype train, especially early, when they really apparently couldn't be beat. Lost 2. Dropped a couple, and then all of a sudden they're at risk of not making the playoffs. And I think it's interesting to kind of see Carson Beck back in the playoffs just with a different home. So that's kind of my storyline that I'm interested in watching here. Kind of see how he goes against, especially in A&M. Ranked at 7 here because A&M's one of those teams where a lot of people don't give them a lot of credit. Who'd they play, and everything else. But I like A&M here. I hate the 3.5 spread. I think we've talked about that a lot. Hate 3.5 spreads. That being said, I'm going to take it anyway. So give me A&M -3.5.
All right. I love everything that you said, Ty.
Thanks.
I think the difference is actually going to be the quarterback play. When I say that, I think Reed's ability to run the ball and make plays with his legs at quarterback is going to be a huge difference. Beck's played well. His time in Georgia was kind of like that whole thing with college football is like, oh, like cool, like our quarterback's coming back for a 17th year. Like, yeah, great experience, but it also means that he's not good enough to make the NFL, right? Not saying that about Beck, but I think Georgia was like, hey, we're moving on from here. We're sticking with Gunnar Stockton.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
He basically took him to the like through the playoffs because obviously Beck got hurt in the playoffs. But I think home field is going to play a very big role in all of these games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get to host an extra home game, and Texas A&M has one of the largest stadiums. So I'm not.
I think it might be the largest.
It might be. I don't know. Michigan.
It might be second to the Big House. It might be second to the Big House.
But I like Mike Elko. I know Mike Elko's coordinators both took new jobs, but they are staying on board through the playoff. He's accepting of it. He had a really good interview on I think it was ESPN Radio. But I'm going A&M, and I think they're blitz schemes. You as a defensive guy, man, you've got to just watch A&M and watch the things they do with their defensive line and their linebackers in terms of like gap exchanging on stunts, and it is unbelievable. I mean, this guy Mike Elko knows ball. Like he had Duke. He had Duke as a contender with Riley Leonard there granted now Duke is ACC champs this year in football. They are a football school from what I hear. But yeah, I got Texas A&M here.
Okay. All right. Next 2 matchups here. We got what surprised me real quick though is I'm surprised that they put this game at noon and the other 2 at 3:30 and 7:30. I feel like this should have probably been the 7:30 game, but it is what it is because we can talk about these
I would have at least
somebody call them myth matches, but
I would have at least flipped the 2. I would have flipped the first 2. I think the Oregon has to be at night just due to the time zone because that's Eastern time.
Makes sense.
So it's like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that makes sense. Well, let's first look at the 3:30 game. We got number 11 Tulane against number 6 Ole Miss. Obviously, a lot of controversy around Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin leaving. Woo. Lane Kiffin leaving. His offensive coordinator did end up staying there to coach them through the playoffs. Obviously, super disrespectful line here with 17.5 for Tulane. I'll be honest, man. Whew.
Can I start?
Yeah, start with this one because I started last two.
I'm going Tulane to cover 17.5. I do believe that I think there's a hangover with Ole Miss. And I also believe that isn't Tulane New Orleans?
What's that? Yeah.
Does Lane? I mean, I know like is Lane down there on Tulane's campus this week helping him out? No. No,
No
I'm just
way.
kidding. He wouldn't do that. No way,
No
right?
way.
Lane's not that scummy.
He
Or
is. He might. He might
I
actually.
just called him New Lane. Lane Kiffin. I didn't put a new in front of him. Hey, at least I pronounced it right. But I like Tulane to cover. I do. Quarterback just got approved for a 6th year, and he is going to be entering the transfer portal. So it's like you're finishing for your team in the playoffs, but like everybody's abandoning ship. And it's again not against transferring stuff, not against NIL stuff myself, but like this is what college asked for.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you're exactly right. This is what they asked for. So, yeah, I like Tulane to cover 17.5. That being said, Ole Miss has a good football team. I think they have a pretty good offense. But I agree, man. I think there's just too much drama going on with Ole Miss here, and I think there's a lot of disrespect in the sense of everybody's just writing off Tulane and JMU. You know, it's like, oh, come on, cakewalk, move on to the next game, please. And I could be completely wrong. This is one of those games, especially like you look at these teams and it's like, oh man, they're going to cover. Let's go. That's a lot of points. And then all of a sudden, Ole Miss comes out, and hangs 60 on them. And then everybody's like, oh, we were right. We were right. That being said, because of all the controversy right now with Ole Miss, I'm also going to be on Tulane 17.5 for this. So it's a lot of points. You get the 2 touchdowns and a field goal, which I always like that little hook for that. So especially in this aspect. So give me Tulane 17.5. All right. Last matchup here. We got number 12, JMU.
One last quick point to our listeners is also understand what Tulane did to an extremely high-powered North Texas offense. Like they, at least in the first, I know North Texas made it close to the end, and I know you're saying, oh, that's not SEC football, but it's still win or go home. Like these are college kids, so once again, Ole Miss players are spending more time looking where they can go next than they are potentially more focused on, hey, let's go win a natty. I'm just, and I hope that's not true. I don't mean to sound like I know what is going on in the locker room, but there's a very good shot at that. And I know Tulane's coach is leaving too, guys. I get that, but he's still coaching.
And apparently North Texas quarterback also has his eyes on the next prize too. Pretty sure he announced transfer portal too.
For North Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Their head coach left too.
Just take a pause real quick. Does your score say 30-30?
Have you not been watching a little bit?
Yeah. They gave him the 2 point.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
So we got JMU, Oregon. This is the Saturday night game. Again, another very disrespectful line. Looking at 21 points. That's 3 full touchdowns. I love the fact that JMU got in. I love the fact that Tulane got in. Looking at this, man, holy shit! I know this is Oregon's always oh, it's Oregon, it's Oregon, it's Oregon. Oregon hasn't won the big one. They've made it pretty far a lot of games and a lot of times, a lot of years. That being said, I don't feel like this is the same Oregon we've seen in the last couple of years. What are your thoughts? I know you're almost an Oregon fan, almost.
I'll be straight.
I know you like Dan Lanning.
100%. Love the guy.
Yeah.
Just to give a little insight as to why I love the guy. He took pride in doing the shitty jobs the best. And that's how he got to where he is. Left elementary phys ed teacher, left with like $4,000 for him, his wife, and 2 kids, and made it work and got to where he's at now. Like just great story. Sorry. But this game's about the trenches. At this level of football, you could occasionally have some skill guys at a school like JMU that definitely could transfer to an Oregon, definitely could transfer to a big time conference and play and do well.
Mm-hmm.
But the big guys, right? Those are the ones like, and I'm being honest, like not defensive line guys, but offensive line guys. Tell me, how many times do you typically see a major offensive lineman stud who starts leave the school?
It's true.
I mean, I'm offensive line through and through. You know that. That's my pride. That's what I love. And the Oregon offensive line and defensive line is going to dominate the trenches. I think James Madison is going to struggle to get the ball across midfield. I think Dante Moore,
Mm-hmm.
is going to have a tremendous game because he's just going to get to say hike and turn around and give it to whichever of the 3 running backs they have in the backfield and just say, clock's still running. We're scoring points.
Dude,
quack, quack.
Dude, I just appreciate that you said hike. Like you're like a little elementary school kid. Like, yeah,
damn right.
Hike the ball.
Like, unless I said that.
He's just gonna say hike. I don't know. I just feel like that's like such a little kid thing to say.
I already got my son knowing how to pick his 1 foot up, hit it on the ground, tap his helmet, to bring a little motion, make a check. He knows ball, and he's 1.5.
Yeah.
So we say hike in this household. Damn it! No.
All right. So you're on Oregon 21 points.
Yeah. Yes. The one concern could be getting up too big and calling the dogs off. I hear that concern, but once again, I even think at college you don't pull everybody out like you do in high school. Yeah. So like I still think even that, like, you're not pulling your bigs out. You're not disrupting your offensive line by putting random guy. You're not disrupting, like, they're gonna, even if it is a blowout, you got to use it as a tune-up. Like, that's right. In my opinion. Like, that's where I also think, like, these teams that play first rounds that can play an extra game, everyone would say bad. Like, oh no, they're more wear and tear. But look at it I know basketball and football are different, but like, how many times do those first 4 game teams actually win another game or two? Because you get momentum, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I know this is tough. Like I said, I hate these big ass spreads like this, but I do think Dan Lanning and the boys are going to have he's going to have the guys playing well. I'm going to take Oregon because, again, this is kind of like, I don't know. Ole Miss, I feel like, yeah, they've been good, but I feel like Oregon's a pretty veteran playoff team. Does that make sense? And I just feel like Lanning's a guy that just gets the guys to know how to play. So I'm also going to take Oregon 21 here.
Yeah.
But and honestly, I don't think it's a call the dogs off. I think you're in the playoff. I think you're just going to pour it on just to almost make statements. And I feel like they're going to make a statement and be like, oh, yeah, hey, this is why, they should be in it kind of thing. So that's where I'm at.
You're not off on that, Ty, because that might very well be a statement by these big conferences.
Mhm.
'Cause remember, every playoff win that you get as a conference gets money to the actual conference too.
Okay.
So like that is another reason to say like get these small schools out. They don't belong here. Go get your own mid-major playoff,
Yeah.
like you've recommended in the
Yeah.
past. Like have another tier of playoff. But I want to give Frosty's picks.
Ooh.
I mean,
Who's-
sorry,
who's-
Trey's
who's-
picks.
Oh, Frosty. Why is he Frosty? What are you talking about?
Never mind. I can't say it right now. Anyway, Trey's on the opposite. I don't have because he's not here. I don't have his reason behind it, but I do have his picks here for you guys. He is on Bama plus 1.5, so he's opposite of us. He is on Miami plus 3.5, so he is on opposite of us. And then he is on board with Tulane plus 17.5. He has down for Oregon minus 20.5, which would be a much more like favorable line, so you could potentially not push. But that's where Trey's at. So he's got Bama, Miami, Tulane, and Oregon.
Fucked it up again. You said the wrong name. Tulane.
Tulane. I said Tulane.
Okay. All right. Hey, I do think I did. So that was from earlier today, but Oregon is 20.5 right now. So take that if you can. So, all right, cool. Let's do it, man. All right, cool. Let's rattle off a couple other bowl games here.
Pick'ems.
Real quick pick'ems. Let's just do a spread pick'em. You know, you taking this, you taking that kind of thing. So,
Okay.
First we got the Myrtle Beach Bowl Friday at 11 a.m. You got Kennesaw State, Western Michigan. Spread is +3 Kennesaw State.
If I could live anywhere in the world, it'd be Myrtle Beach. I'm going Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go Western Michigan on this -3. Just because.
All right. Beer bet it. No, I'm just kidding.
Gasparilla Bowl here. We got Memphis +4 against NC State. Over under is 57.5 in this game.
Is Gasparilla a flower?
Man, I don't fucking know.
I think it's white pepper. Anyway, let's go. Give me NC State.
Okay. It's a pirate festival. I'm serious.
I heard at those parties you can get some serious booty.
It's Gasparilla Pirate Festival.
Right? That was a good joke.
That was good. I didn't even hear it. Who are you? Who are you picking?
Sorry, I'm sorry. NC State. NC State.
Yeah, I'm on NC State as well, -4. Famous Idaho Potato Bowl. I love that they call it the famous one. Famous Idaho Potato.
Damn right, man.
Right out. Washington State +1.5. Utah State. Over under 49.5. Who you got?
I could tell you that I've watched 0 of both these teams' games. I am going with Utah State.
I was gonna say, give me the Aggies. Let's go. This is one though, Trent. Like you said earlier, I'll probably take money line.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're putting a sprinkle on all these games because they're all bowl games.
100%. This next
Live in the moment. Toledo 6.5 +6.5 at Louisville, 45.5 in the Boca Raton Bowl.
Isn't that in Florida?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's not playing in Italy anyway.
It might be played in Italy.
Boca
Raton.
Yeah, capisce. Forget about it. Louisville. Love the Cardinals. Love Brom. Can't believe he's not Penn State's head coach, but I'll take Louisville.
Yep. Same thing. Count me in. Double up. All right. New Orleans Bowl. Western Kentucky -4.5 at Southern Miss.
You go first.
Hilltoppers, baby. I can't bet against that mascot. Look at him just looking at you.
Freaking guy. Look at that guy. He's like the Hamburglar and the purple guy. I don't know.
It's Grimace. It's Grimace.
Grimace.
He's like Grimace. He's the red version of Grimace.
Yeah, love him. Love it. They got to have some cool ass helmets. I'm sure they do good.
Oh yeah,
they do good there.
They do well. Frisco Bowl Tuesday 9:00. UNLV -6.5, Ohio. I don't know if you saw the news that Ohio's coach is dealing with a lot of stuff. I
Dude.
know he's been out for a while now. Like, he hasn't been coaching. What intrigues me in this game, though, is the over-under 65.5. Freaking defense is out the ass, gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, what?
And after I said, yeah, I meant to say out the window, and then
Yes.
Boca Raton. Let's go.
Throwing it out the ass. Let's go. Let's go. Holy hell. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm going UNLV. I think the news that's coming out is a major distraction to overcome.
Agreed. I'm on UNLV as well. I, however, will be putting a little sprinkle on, I can't believe you missed that, on the over, just because I love that number because it is enormous and I just want to see a blowout. Let's go.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at.
Barn burner.
All right.
Not a blowout.
Oh, we got one more.
Damn right.
I can tell you who won't be betting on this game.
Who?
Steve, Fast Breaks.
Oh, no, who's betting Cal? We don't even need to ask why.
Well, it's called the Hawaii Bowl. He's not going to bet at all.
Oh, yeah, he does hate this game, yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, we love him.
Wednesday, 8 o'clock. You got Cal against Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl. Cal's -1.5. Do you bet against Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl? Like, geez.
I can't. I'm going to take the Fighting Rainbow Warriors.
Dude.
Yeah.
Scooey.
No, that's Arkansas tie.
That's right. Shit. Sorry.
It's Chehu.
You kind of sound like Maui. You did, Trent.
Damn right.
There you go. You're welcome.
Ha. What can you say?
I know. All right. Well, you know what time it is. It's everybody's favorite segment. This week, interestingly enough, we got Roger Craig was the first NFL player to record at 1,000 yards receiving and 1,000 yards rushing in the same season, which was the 49ers in 1985. Only two other players have done it since then. You had Marshall Faulk with the Rams in 1999, and you had Christian McCaffrey with the Panthers in 2019. Interestingly enough, the Niners' very own Christian McCaffrey is on pace to eclipse that record again this year. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Roger Craig was the first to do it, man, 1985. Can you believe that only three guys have done that, though? Like, that's nothing.
1,000. I mean, that's a pretty huge ass feat. Like, that's nuts.
But I'm saying, like, think of all the scat backs that have been out there in the years, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would have thought, like, even like a LaShawn McCoy. You know, like I figured like Shady or somebody would have done, or, you know, Adrian Peterson. Yeah. You know, it's like, yeah.
Tal, I'm just going to put this out there. Like, just for your sake, because you're a Niners fan.
Yeah.
We might win the first pick again in a fantasy league that we manage together. Let's just, no matter what, not take Christian McCaffrey for your team's sake.
Agreed. I agree with that.
Okay. Just making sure you are on board.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Every year we take him, listeners, he gets injured. So, and then of course this year, first pick, let's take Jamar Chase. You know, that was a lot of me. I'll take ownership of that. But look at McCaffrey. He goes like 10th overall. What the hell?
Dude, he's fourth, I think, third or fourth in receiving yards in the entire NFL, and he's a running back.
Yeah, I know.
Like, put that shit in perspective.
Oh, yeah, we know. Damn it.
All right, here we go. NFL Week 16 matchups. All right, playoff implications here. We got a couple big games this week.
Saturday games.
A couple Saturday games. We got a couple big injuries from last week. I mean, obviously the Patrick Mahomes news, even though the Chiefs are now out of the playoffs. Packers lost a couple of guys, too. One in particular, Michael Parsons. A couple guys went down there too, so I mean it's It's interesting. I mean, there's some, I don't know. I feel like, didn't they say it was like 6 or no, I think it was like 3 or 4 ACLs last week alone? Because the Ravens also lost their top tackler to an ACL injury as well. I don't know if you saw that news. So I don't know. Interesting time here with the NFL, but there's still a lot of different playoff scenarios that can happen. AFC still has a lot of movement that can happen. The NFC still has a lot of movement that can happen. So let's get into it here. We got Saturday 5:00. You got the Eagles versus Washington. Washington has now decided to sit Jaden Daniels the rest of the season, which I'm pretty sure that's probably smart.
Tank, you mean?
100%. 100%. So Mariota's starting for the rest of the season here on out. Do the Eagles get back on track? Do they cover 6.5? Because I don't trust the Eagles offense. But Washington's not very good this year. So where are you going?
I need an enormous game from Saquon Barkley. And that's what we shall get. Defense in Washington isn't that good. Eagles cover. They got a great tune-up game last week against my Raiders. So Eagles 6.5.
Okay.
Easy.
All right. Yeah, I'll go Eagles 6.5. I mean, like I said, no offense to your team, Trent, but the Eagles offense is not good. And they hung up 31 points. It was bad. It was not fun to watch. All right. Yeah, I'm Eagles 6.5 as well. Next, we got Bears, Packers. This is in Chicago. Packers are underdogs. Interestingly enough.
No.
Yeah, Packers are 1.5 underdogs. It still sits like that right now. Like I said, I believe did Christian Watson go out?
He did.
So Christian Watson, he's not right now. I'm not seeing him on an injury. He might be there. Holy shit.
He is. He's questionable with a chest.
Questionable with the chest. Josh Jacobs is questionable with the knee. Parsons is obviously out. So what the hell is going on here? Because Packers sitting at 9-4-1. I'm not saying they're, not going to make the playoffs because I'm pretty sure they kind of control their own destiny here for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the difference between a wild card and a division winner here. So do the Bears take this? Are the Bears that good? Because the Bears have also ruled out Roman Dunze. He's out with a foot injury, and DeAndre Swift is also questionable with a groin injury.
And Luther Burden's out too.
There you go. So what do you think? Who you got?
I am
Packers.
I got Packers. I got Packers +1. I just look at and once again, I think I said last week I'm done picking against the Bears. But I also just this is actually harder than you think. I mean, I just think the value to get Packers as an underdog for positive money is too hard to pass up. I still think even without Parsons, I still think they're an NFC contender. So I'm going, and the Bears are too. Bears have the second best run game in the entire NFL. So
I was gonna say, man, Swift has been running his ass off this season. So
yeah, but so is Monungai.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Monungai is doing really, really good. So I'm going Packers.
Okay. Yeah, I can't bet on fingernails, so I'm going to take the Packers as well. So +1.5.
Jeez.
Sorry, that's terrible. But no, I don't know. I think Josh Jacobs will play. Christian Watson will play. They're going to be fine. Jordan Love's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And I think that it'll come down to one of those, back and forth kind of thing. But I think that the Packers will ultimately win. It'll be a close game. I think 1.5 is a perfect spread for this game. Just simply for the fact that all the Bears games are one-score games, I feel like. So, and they've had a lot of success with that.
And they come back.
Yeah. All right. Next one we got here. I know Armchair Take was kind of directed at Josh Allen a little bit this week with, I believe it was your take. Bills -10.5 at the Browns. This short and sweet here for me. Give me the Bills 10.5. I just don't think the Browns are that good, period. And I think Stefanski leaves. Keep an eye out for Deion Sanders as the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Oh,
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out.
wow.
That's all I'm saying, dude. Just keep an eye. Hey, 45 minutes, 26 seconds. Heard it here first. Bearded Baker Banter. When it happens out in the offseason here, you can refer back to this clip right now.
All right.
Clip that.
I'm going Bills. Shador Sanders, I think they said he could have spiked the ball his last 8 throws, and he would have had a higher QBR than what he actually had. So I don't know how that works, but I once again need a big Josh Allen week. Come on, Josh, pull through for me, please.
Yeah, that's dude. Fantasy, man. Jeez. He's had his ups and downs. I mean, for early in the season, he was a stud. And it's like, oh, I forgot how to play football for a week or two.
The only thing that I'm going to say is this is what's surprising is this is the worst defense he's ever had.
The Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I still think dude, that sucks for you, but you better once again, no Burrow, no Lamar potentially, no Patrick Mahomes. Go win it. Geez, I have nothing against the Bills winning it because I know my Raiders aren't going to win it. But if none of our teams as brothers and family are in it, I'll be okay with that. If it's Bills Rams, I'm 100% cheering for the Bills.
100%.
Yeah, come on. I like Josh Allen as a player. I'm thoroughly convinced it's bad timing, but now is a perfect year for you to go win it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I say bad timing because of Chiefs.
No, I know. Chiefs and I mean everybody else. I mean the AFC's been tough, and then there's a lot of elite quarterbacks that are about the same age as him too, which makes it tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I think your point to the bearded armchair point was you now have Bo Nix. You now have shoot, why is his name escaping me here?
Stroud.
All right. You now have a couple of these guys, man. Drake May is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So
Herbert.
Was it Justin Herbert? I mean, I feel like Herbert and him are close though, in terms of age.
No, Allen's higher in age.
Okay. But I mean, there are a lot of young quarterbacks here that are. I'd even and I know they've struggled this year, but I'd even put Jackson Dart in the mix now. You know, Brock Purdy in the mix now. So I'd say that
Jackson Dart.
I think just watch, just keep an eye on the Giants. Depending on who they get as their coach, they're gonna be. I think the Giants fucked up by firing Dable when they did. So
there's some people saying, and this is a stretch, but there's some people saying for the Giants to even trade Dart and draft Mendoza if they get one.
He's so dumb, dude. Because once you get Scatterboo back and you got Jackson Dart, they have an elite.
Are you sure it's Scatterboo? It's not Scatterbo.
I don't know. I've heard both, so we'll see.
He's scatting his boo everywhere.
Scatting his bow everywhere. Remember?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. This is a big matchup here. Sunday, 1 o'clock. A lot of people be like, "Wait, Bucks Panthers, big matchup? Hell yeah!"
Damn right.
So you got Buccaneers -3. Who wants to actually win the division? Because God damn it, they both had an opportunity. They both freaking lost.
I think there's something going on inside the Bucks locker room.
What though?
There's some sort of turmoil because there's a lot of bad snippets, media snippets right now. And I think there's some guys in there that aren't as desperate to win. So I'm going Panthers.
Okay. I'm going to take the Panthers +3. I like that spread. It's close. It's close.
That's what I'm taking, by the way.
Yeah, no, I know. I like the Panthers +3 as well. They still have 2 more games, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. So give me Panthers +3 in this, especially in Carolina. Let's see what they can do. All right, next one here. We got Sunday, 1 o'clock. This also has a couple of good implications here. Is Chargers, Cowboys, Dallas pretty much out of the playoffs at this point in time. Not much of a shot. They're still a very tiny piece. Tiny piece.
Teddy.
No one likes a tiny piece. But Chargers, man. Chargers, AFC has a couple teams right now that really could flip a spot within a game. You know what I mean? And Chargers being one of those teams. Chargers have had a hell of a schedule here in the week out, playing the Eagles and then the Chiefs in back-to-back weeks and actually pulling out 2 wins, which I'm sure many people did not see that coming, especially last week against the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs were favored at 5.5. So what are you looking at here, Trent? Chargers plus 2.5.
Chargers plus 2.5. Because I'm just going to give that's my pick, but I'm also going to give a great player prop to take.
Okay.
Dak Prescott interception thrown.
Okay.
What is the Chargers defense known for doing?
Yeah.
Keeping everything in front, tempting you to take a risk deep.
Yep.
Right? But they want you to check down. Dallas, they like the big play receiver. They like the Pickens, they like the Lamb. I think both those guys are prima donnas that are not going to be satisfied with little dinks and dunks. So I got Chargers and Dak Prescott to throw an interception. Okay. I don't know the odds, but I'll look them up as you're giving yours.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Chargers 2.5 for this for sure. I think Cowboys drop this one. I mean, they're too inconsistent. You know, we look at them at one point and be like, oh man, Cowboys actually could be a good team. Too inconsistent. So I'm taking Chargers 2.5 for sure. Got it?
No. But I will give you a little quick shout out here. Tennessee Tech by 11. Good job,
Let's go, baby. Thank you. Here we go. Another Sunday 1:00 game. Here we got Vikings -3 at the Giants. Over under 43.5. Who are the Vikings, man? Like, who are they? JJ McCarthy, 1 point can look like great. Actually, I say 1 point. I'd say maybe every 6 games. Other than that, it looks like dog shit. So I did respect him actually shaking all the first responders' hands. That was pretty cool scene. If anybody saw that on X, went down the line, shook all of their hands, which was pretty cool. So respect for him. But Vikings -3, give me that.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you. Dak Prescott throw 1+ interception -139. Decent juice.
Take it, man. Take it. All right. Bengals Dolphins. Shoo. Bengals all of a sudden hey, we might actually take the division and we lay an egg. All right. So I'm not sure. I know there's a lot of speculation about Joe Burrow right now, whether or not he pulls a quick Andrew Luck and retires. Nobody's really quite sure. I know there's some speculation out. I think it was Jamar Chase said you never know what guys are dealing with outside of the football field and everything else. There's also speculation there's stuff outside going on. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to take of Joe Burrow right now. I think Joe Burrow wants out of Cincinnati, personally. We'll see what happens there. I also think Zach Taylor's seat might start getting really hot. Good coach. Good.
Can I say something? I honestly, I think all of this is Joe Burrow's way of looking to get somebody different in there.
The coach.
I do. I think he's doing this because, you're paying him. You have a franchise guy. I would honestly, Ty, and this is nuts, as a Raiders fan, I would be willing to give up easily 3 first-round draft picks.
Oh, 3. That's ballsy.
For Joe Burrow.
Okay.
I might sit there and say swap this year's, though, with the Bengals. Just speaking, sure. because then what you could do is you get a pretty good lineman with the Bengals pick, give them the number 1 overall pick. Now they could take Mendoza and start over. Yeah. So it's a win-win. Yeah. I would take a proven Burrow over drafting Mendoza with the risk of, although I don't think Mendoza is much of a risk. But back on track. I do think all this talk is literally just to push the front office to come approach him and say,
Get
"What
rid of
can we
Zach
do
Taylor.
to?" Yeah, and who do you want, Joe?
Cool.
Like who do
Yeah,
you
fair.
want? And maybe it's Coach O. Go Bengals.
Oh man, I
They
didn't
are a
think of that.
tiger. They are a tiger.
Dude, and you got Jamar Chase there too. Get the band back together.
You might be able to even get Justin Jefferson at this rate. I mean, hell, who knows?
You trade him straight up for T. Higgins.
Could you imagine?
Dude, that'd be fucking nuts. That's
You
wild.
know, nobody's gonna trade that straight up.
No.
But
But
I do
so
love the Bengals -4.5 because I do think Higgins comes back. Warm weather. Yes, Bengals defense sucks, but you got Quinn Ewers starting his first ever NFL game. So I'm
I
going.
yeah. So that on the other hand, there you got Quinn Ewers. You're right. Zach Wilson serves as the backup, which is interesting. I think Mike McDaniel is starting to see the writing on the wall here. Tua's time in Miami is done. Where he goes, we'll figure that out here in some offseason talk and stuff. But give me Bengals 4.5. I mean, Joe Burrow's your quarterback. He's a very good quarterback. So,
Yeah.
All right. Let's go Sunday, 1 o'clock. Chiefs, Titans. Chiefs are still -3 against the Titans. What are you doing here?
Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing here, but
I'll be short and sweet. Give me Titans +3, dude. +3. Titans didn't look terrible against San Fran. They didn't look terrible, and they won the week before. I'm taking Titans. I think the Chiefs are in shambles.
how did it like I just don't know how the Chiefs are going to respond knowing you don't have a chance to even make the playoffs.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So I think
I
that's
mean,
what
I
I'm
know
saying.
both teams are in the boat, but does Chris Jones still play as hard as he normally does? Does Travis
Does he
Kelsey
always
actually go
play
out and
hard?
try? I gotta go. I gotta go Chiefs because I think they have the better defense
Okay.
and defensive coordinator.
I'm taking Titans +3. Let's go. All right. Another Sunday 1 o'clock game here. Jets, Saints. My gosh, there's some dog shit games here. There's some good games, but there's also some dog shit games. Jets +5.5, Saints -5.5. Give me the Saints -5.5.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I actually think they're playing okay with Shuck.
Shuck. I know. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. This is a good win. Here we go. Sunday, 4:05. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Broncos. I believe the Broncos have the best record in football right now, 12-2. Jacksonville's a +3 underdog at Mile High Stadium. What do you got?
Man, going Jags.
Okay. I'll keep this short. And I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Give me Broncos.
Whoa, believer. Oh,
Believer, baby. Copywritten, beardedbakerbrothers.com.
I was gonna say, hold on. I don't got it. I was gonna make a Stevie Nicks. I don't got it. I don't know her songs.
Here we go. Falcons cards. Sunday 4:05. The Falcons are -3.
You like that, huh? I'm going Falcons.
Yep.
It's Kirk Cousins. Shout out. Kyle Pitts, give me a 3-touchdown week again, please.
Kirk and the Dirty Birds. I'm on it too. Steelers, Lions, big game here. A lot of playoff implications. Steelers are a 7-point underdog against a Lions team that is struggling. Yeah.
I like it. Lions -7.
Oh, damn. Part of me wants to take that. I know they're better. Yeah, I'm going Lions. I think that +7 there. I don't know. I think people might be tempted to take it because of recency bias. The way that the Steelers played. Yeah. Give me Lions as well. Raiders, Texans, 14.5.
Texans.
Yeah, sorry. Texans.
Raiders didn't score a point on the
Dude,
Eagles.
over under 37.5. Nuts.
They didn't score a point on the
I know.
Eagles. They're not going to score a point on the Texans. They're not going to get the ball past. They might. I don't know if they'll get a first down tie.
Yeah. I don't know. All right.
What's the over under first downs?
I don't know.
3.5.
All right. Sunday, 8:20. Patriots seemingly to be an underdog at the Ravens here. Ravens are in desperation mode, but their schedule, which we'll look at here in a little bit, is not too favorable. Are you backing the Patriots here? Are you gonna think the Ravens are gonna take this?
I think the Ravens take it because this is where I think the Bills are going to get a better seed.
Okay.
And I believe the NFL wants, matter of fact, they need that last week matchup to be a playoff game between the Steelers and Ravens.
It's true. Yeah. Parity league, as Trey would say.
It does have a corncob pipe.
It does. I'm gonna fall for it. I'm gonna take Patriots +3. Last game here, we got the 49ers against Phillip Rivers and the Colts. It's at Indy. Colts need a win here, man, to stay alive. Niners need a win here to stay in contention for the NFC West Division Championship. So I am all over San Fran -6 here. I think that the boys are playing pretty well.
I got Niners. I mean, I love Phil. I do.
Damn it.
What?
Fucking Rams.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like Phil. I love his comeback. I love all this stuff. But I mean, did you watch him throw? Like
Phillip Rivers? Yeah.
it was not pretty.
I know,
Like,
but Trent, he's 44, has been out of the league for how long?
I know, but
And
dude,
the fact that he could literally step in, I said this to Dad last week. I said the fact that he could step in, have over 100 yards passing, which is fine, right? And just still play an NFL quarterback position is bananas.
can I just ask it? Like my question is there any other option out there besides him? Like, I'm not gonna lie. You want to know who I'm wondering why they didn't reach out to, unless like he's not allowed or they would have had to pay more or give up more?
Who?
Derek Carr.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
Derek Carr to the Colts. I bet everybody in the world sits there and says, "Holy shit, what a play! Like, what a move!" Like, I'm just saying, like, not Cam Newton, because I know Cam Newton went off about how offended he is that they went to him and they went to Phillip over him.
Yeah.
But like my thing is like Derek Carr fits that offense, man. Like,
can I tell you why? Can I tell you why? Because Phillip Rivers has had more success in the NFL than Derek Carr. And I think we mentioned that. But listen. And Phillip Rivers also has a direct connection with Steichen because of the offense that he was running with the high school team that he was helping coach. And they were in contact all through the NFL season. Like, that's the same offense.
I know it.
So like that's your connection. That's you're
not coaching the team. You're making throws on the field, and you can't. Once again, I wanted him to. He threw a touchdown pass, which was awesome. But every ball that had to go over 10 yards was fluttering. It was a loft. But I like Bolo Ty Phil. 12 kids. He's a grandpa. Totally a smart move for his healthcare benefits, which is true, by the way.
Didn't even think of that.
They expired this year, and because he's back playing, he gets another 5 years.
Good for him.
Coverage. Smart as shit, man. Businessman.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
TV. He has no TV.
No. All right, this or that segment.
Nobody gets that.
I did.
Okay, sorry. That was inappropriate.
There we go. More passing yards this week. Dak Justin Herbert.
Herbert.
I'll say Dak, but I still think the Cowboys lose. More rushing yards. Swift, Jacobs, both questionable.
I am gonna go Jacobs.
I'm gonna go Swift.
Yeah, but the Swift splits time.
Still going Swift. More receiving yards. Metcalf, St. Brown.
St. Brown.
I think so. I don't know. Metcalf was coming in his own last week.
Last week.
Now I'll go St. Brown as well.
They played the freezing cold Dolphins.
I know. More all-purpose yards. McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor.
Can't pick against McCaffrey. I can't. It's
Well,
a thousand guy potentially. Like
it's and
holy
it's
shit.
it's funny as you say that. My outlook on that is I'm not picking somebody that's going against Robert Saleh's defense.
Even without a Fred.
Fred's gonna be back, Trent. Fred's gonna be back this playoff.
I've seen videos of him sleeping in a hyperbaric chamber.
Dude, he's gonna be back. He's gonna come back. Okay, literally either for the NFC Championship. If not, he's gonna come back to play in the Super Bowl, and that motivation that team will have will be insane. Then if Patrick Willis comes back with him, like we'll see.
Stop it.
See, hey, that's a rumor. All right, here we go. NFC South here. 7-7 Bucks, 7-7 Panthers. This graphic took me a little bit to put together because there was a lot of details involved. All right, so here's what we're looking at. Bucks have the Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers. Panthers have the Bucks, Seahawks, Bucks. Who wins the NFC South? It's essentially control your own destiny.
I'm going Panthers because it's going to go Panthers win this week. They lose next week. Bucks win next week. And then you got another playoff game on a week 18. Like NFL is just going to have the biggest chub. The fact that they've got basically,
Roger Goodell's just sitting in his chair with his chub on, eating M&Ms.
Yeah, with a clown nose on too. You see, I wish this was in Germany.
What Boca Raton?
Yeah, he's actually going to throw Gasparilla if the Bucks win, right?
Oh god, a pirate festival.
Full circle, right?
It's like comedians. They just come back to the original jokes.
Damn right. Yeah. So I got Panthers.
I'm gonna go Bucks, man. I just looking at that path.
It's so hard. I love
just look at the path, man. And the Bucks started out so good. Like they were a tough team to beat. I can't look at that schedule and say Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers. Oh, the Panthers are gonna take this. When you see the Seahawks in there too.
I think something's up.
Maybe you might be right, but I'm gonna go Bucks here. All right, here we go. The other big one here. AFC North. We got Steelers 8-6, Ravens 7-7. Now final schedules. Whoo! Quite a dogfight here for the Ravens.
Wow.
Yeah. So you got the Steelers, got the Lions this week. They got the Browns, and then they got the Ravens. Now, keep in mind, they're also a game up on them. Ravens had the Patriots, the Packers, and then the Steelers. Who comes out on top? Because this is a pretty good ending here to this little matchup.
I have no idea how this will work out, but he's hold on. I'm trying to run the match. So, ready? I got Ravens going win, lose, win.
Okay.
That's 9-8.
Okay.
And then I have Steelers going lose, win. So lose, win makes them what? 9-7.
Oh.
And then they lose.
They
and
both
they're
be
both
9-8.
9-8.
Who won the earlier matchup?
Steelers on a bogus call.
So then Steelers are your champs.
Mm-mm.
Based on tiebreaker?
Not if they split.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it goes to.
I think that win against the Patriots might be huge. I bet strength of schedule tiebreaker.
Possibility. Or divisional record, though. Because I think it goes divisional record then first.
It's going to be interesting.
It is going to be interesting.
Ravens almost have to win out to get in, I guess. But
100%.
I feel like they would have said if that would have been that will be stated this week for sure. But
yeah. I'm gonna. I think the Steelers sneak in. So that's where I'm going. All right, you ready for this? Wait, oops.
Damn.
All right, try 2 more here. Then we'll be done. More likely to win the upset: Tulane against Ole Miss or JMU versus Oregon. We both on Tulane on this.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and our last one here, Trent. Ready? This or that. What pocket do you keep your cell phone in?
Right.
Right pocket, left pocket.
Right.
You a front pocket guy?
Yeah, I would not risk my fat ass sitting on my phone.
How about your wallet? Because this started out. This is a conversation I had with Jeff.
Wallet is always left.
Mm-hmm.
Phone
What
is
about
always
keys?
right.
What about keys?
Keys, I don't keep. I will always keep in the opposite pocket of my phone.
See, dude, you're just like me. We're the exact same.
Keys will scratch your screen.
It's exactly that's what happened to me. That's why I keep it opposite. Yep.
Me too.
That's why I keep them opposite. So yeah, I'm right pocket. Same thing.
Yep.
All right. College basketball real quick. Anything matchup wise? Let's just pick a winner. Ready?
Yep.
St. John's, Kentucky, Saturday, 12:30.
Red Storm. Johnny's just good.
Give me the Wildcats. Tar Heels, Ohio State, 3 o'clock
Tar Heels.
Saturday.
Tar Heels.
Double that. Saturday, 5:30, Houston, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I'll take Houston, Tiny Arms. Saturday, 6:30, Auburn, Purdue.
Wow. Purdue.
I'm gonna take Auburn. Just be a little bit different. Saturday, 8 o'clock, little nightcap here, Trent, from Saturday. Texas Tech, 19, number 3, Duke.
Yeah. I mean, very prone time to lose, but I'm taking Duke.
Duke wins, Texas Tech covers. I don't even know what the line is. And then Monday, 8 o'clock, last big game here. We got Illinois, Missouri.
I got Illinois.
I'm on Missouri, man.
If it's a true road game, I could see them covering for sure.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. That wraps up episode 149. Appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your sports. Enjoy the college football playoff. Friday tonight, 8 o'clock. Let's go. Have a good weekend. See you, Trent.
See you, buddy.